Hello everyone, thank you for Jeet Do Physiology More, and today is day three of leg training. So today I'm actually going to go over the actual leg strengthening exercises, some of the most important, some different ways to do it, and combinations of different things like that. So I'm actually going to discuss the deadlift, standard deadlift, and the Romanian deadlift. Those of you who may not know what the Romanian deadlift is, the same thing as a stiff-legged deadlift. I just call it Romanian deadlift. It's both, honestly, it's the same thing. So you hear someone refer to Romanian deadlift, it is a stiff-legged deadlift. The stiff-legged deadlift is a Romanian deadlift. It is going to focus primarily, for the Romanian or stiff-legged, it's going to focus primarily on your hamstrings and your glutes or your butt muscles, okay? So what I recommend doing and what I do, especially for martial artists or anyone who's want to increase the functionality of the muscle, I strongly recommend alternating regular deadlifts immediately, no rest, except for to move from one exercise to the next, immediately from regular deadlifts to Romanian deadlifts, because you're working your antagonist. Because when your quadricep muscles are contracted, your hamstring muscles are relaxed. When your hamstring muscles are contracted, your quadricep muscles, or the front of your leg muscles, are relaxed. Just like when you're working biceps and triceps, you're working quadriceps and hamstrings. Okay, they're antagonists to each other. So when you're working both back and forth, back to back, you're going to increase the overall functionality of the muscle, increase the growth, help increase blood flow, which also is going to help with growth, performance, getting more oxygen to your muscles, which is going to help your muscles actually perform better. So I'm going to get in a position here. I'm not going to do a lot of heavyweight, or very heavyweight, because I actually did some good amount of kicks for a while this morning. I did some quick leg training just to kind of get loosened up and warmed up, and I went for a good, nice, long, hard run for 57 minutes, 11 seconds. So I'm not going to do a whole lot because my legs, honestly, are pretty dead right now. Okay, so first we're going to start with the standard deadlift. Okay, now there's not necessarily a right or wrong way. A lot of people will have an alternate grip. I recommend a both overhand grip, because simple fact of when you do a heavier weight, if you have an alternate grip, the one that is actually an underhand, honestly, I've seen people, not personally, but I've seen on videos and other people, professional powerlifters and stuff, have actually ripped their bicep muscle or strained it because they're pulling like this. Okay, people say, oh, well, it's more safe that way. I've never had any issues, and I've always done deadlifts this way. Okay, so I recommend both your hands have an overhand grip. Okay, so you can do it however you want. You can do the sumo deadlift, which is going to be a little wider. You can do a close deadlift. Okay, I mainly do a shoulder width grip. Okay, so for your standard deadlift, now the deadlift exercise is actually a leg and a back muscle exercise. So first it's going to be a leg exercise, and then it's going to be a back exercise. And I'm going to go ahead and show you from the frontal and from the side position. So from the front, first you want to have your back straight, lean back slightly. Okay, push with your heels off the ground, push with your heels. And when you pull up, you want to push with your legs only. Only use your back to stabilize. So push with your legs. Okay, and then when you get about right here, then you pull with your back. And that's a part of the back exercise. So now I'm going to do it from the side. Okay? My weight's over here a little bit. Get a little bit more room. Okay, so here we go. All right. Get in a position here. Got your overhand grip. See how I'm off my heels. Okay, and you're gonna first, like I said, push with your legs. You get about right here. Pull with your back. I know you can't see a whole lot from there, but I'm gonna go again. Push with your legs. Pull with your back. Okay, so that's the movement you want to make. Push with your legs, pull with your back. Push with your legs, pull with your back. Okay, now we're going to get into the Romanian deadlifts. Now, if you are more flexible in your hamstrings like I am, I highly recommend getting something to stand on. So this right here, this footstool, I'm going to show you again from the frontal and from the side position. And when you do this, you want to get a really good stretch in your hamstrings. And when you pull up, you want to push and pull with your hamstrings only. Do not pull with your back. That is a good way to injure your back or strain your back muscles. So let's go ahead and do this now. Let's get up on here. Again, both overhand grip, both hands. Okay, put your feet almost or all the way together, whichever you prefer. Come down slow, because when you come down slow, that's going to force the strength gains. So breathe in as you come down. Go down as far as you can, and push with your hamstrings. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to switch position of my footstool. so that I can show you from a side position. Get a good position here, okay? All right, there we go. And once again, overhand grip on both. There we go here. Breathe in as you come down. Go down as far as you can. Feel that good stretch in your hamstring. And push, pull with your hamstrings only, okay? And when you're done, slowly get off the stool, set it back down. And like I said, you're going to be doing right from the deadlifts to Romanian deadlifts, back and forth, back and forth. One set is regular deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts. That's one set. You can take a 1 minute, full minute rest, or you can do an active recovery, doing something like maybe some calf raises, or just maybe jog in place, whatever it may be. I mean, there's so many things that are varied to this type of training. It's honestly, it's just pretty much, on aims, pretty much you can do anything, okay? Different angles, different things like that, like I've mentioned already. Okay, so let's get out there. Let's do this, okay? Let's get a great mindset for all this, and let's do some exercises like this. If you want to do the same thing, but body weight exercises, that's definitely not a problem. Or even lighter weight, grab a 2.5, 5 pound weight or dumbbell. All right, so let's get out there, stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go.